안녕하세요. 사랑이 TV의 제니스이며 오늘도 페퍼피그 책을 읽어볼 거예요. 자, 오늘의 페퍼피그 책을 한번 소개해 볼게요. 특별히 요즘엔 할로윈이에요. 그쵸? 그렇지만 할로윈 책이 없어서 오늘은 이 두 책을 읽어볼 거예요. 자, 우리 이 두 책 중에서 이 책을 먼저 읽어볼게요. Doctors. It is playtime. Peppa and Pedro Pony are playing in the garden when they hear a squeak from up the tree. What's that noise? Asked Pedro. He looks up and gasps. It's Tiddles the tortoise. Don't worry, Tiddles. We can get you down. I will just shake this tree and whoosh! Tiddles fell from the tree and bumped Pedro's nose on his way down. Ouch! Shouted Pedro. Madame Gazelle comes to help. Oh dear, what happened? She asked. Tiddles fell on Pedro's nose, says Peppa. Madame Gazelle calls the doctor. Dr. Brown Bear hurries over. Hello, where is the patient? He asks. Here, my nose hurts, says Pedro. Dr. Brown Bear gives Pedro a clean plaster for his nose. That will make it better, says Dr. Brown Bear. My glasses flare on the mud, says Pedro. You need an optician to fix them, says Dr. Brown Bear. The optician arrives. It is Dr. Pony. He is Pedro's daddy. Can you please read this chart for me, Pedro? Says Dr. Pony. I can't see. My glasses aren't working, says Pedro. Dr. Pony spots the problem. Those glasses just need a good clean, says Dr. Pony. He carefully wipes away the mud and gives the clean glasses back to Pedro. I can see again, says Pedro. Thank you, doctors. Everything is back to normal, says Madame Gazelle. But Tiddles needs helping too, says Peppa. Can you doctors have turtles in trouble? Says Madame Gazelle. I am afraid not, but we know someone who can, says Dr. Pony. I will call them now. Dr. Hamster the best arrived. Tiddles fell out of the tree. Pedro tells Dr. Hamster. Tiddles, you little pickle, says Dr. Hamster. She flips him over so that he can stand up again. All of a sudden, Dr. Elephant the dentist appears. Hello, I heard there was an emergency. Are anyone's teeth okay? He asks. Yes, thank you, everyone answers. Dr. Elephant sets off on his way. My car wouldn't start, cries Dr. Elephant. None of the doctors know what to do. I know who to call, says Madame Gazelle. Granddad Dog Breakdown Service. Granddad Dog arrives. He opens up the car's bonnet and has a look. Right, now try the engine, he says. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Dr. Elephant's car has been fixed. Granddad Dog is a car doctor, cheers Peppa. There are doctors for everything, even cars. Everyone loves doctors. 자, 우리 이 책을 이제 다 읽었습니다. 이제 이 책을 읽어볼게요. The Fire Engine. Mommy Pig is going to the Mommy's fire engine practice. It's just good excuse for a cup of tea and a chat, says Daddy Pig. I'm meeting with the Daddy's football team and having a barbecue. That's just a lot of grown-up boys kicking a football around, says Mommy Pig. Mommy, can we see the fire engine? Asked Peppa. Hee, fire engine, says George. Yes, Peppa. I will take you and George, says Mommy Pig. Mommy Pig drives Peppa and George to Miss Rabbit's fire station. Hello, Peppa and George, says Miss Rabbit. Come and see the fire engine. There's a ladder for climbing, says Miss Rabbit, a hose for squirting water, and a big bell to ring. Miss Rabbit takes them into corner room to look for fires. Peppa spots a red phone and picks it up. Peppa, that's a fire phone, says Miss Rabbit. It's only to be used when there's a fire. Peppa puts the phone down. Suddenly, the red phone rings. Miss Rabbit panics. Fire station! Where's the fire? Where's the fire? Says Miss Rabbit. Can I speak to Mommy Pig, please? Asked Daddy Pig. It is an emergency. I can't find a tomato ketchup anywhere. Miss Rabbit puts the phone down. How many fires have you actually put out, Miss Rabbit? Says Mommy Pig. None, replies Miss Rabbit. Not one fire. But you got to be ready. The red phone rings again. Hello, Daddy Pig, says Miss Rabbit. This phone is only to be used when there's a fire, shouts Daddy Pig. Oh dear, Daddy Pig's barbecue is on fire. Mommy's to the rescue, says Miss Rabbit. Miss Rabbit slides down the pole to the fire engine. All the mummies slide down to the pole. And Peppa and George hold tight and slide down to the pole too. They all get into the fire engine. Miss Rabbit puts on the siren and drives them to Peppa's house. Nina, Nina, Nina. The fire engine arrives at Peppa's house. Stand back, daddies, shouts Miss Rabbit. Mommy Pig and Mommy Sheep hose down the barbecue. The fire is out. Thank you for saving us, Miss Rabbit, says Daddy Pig. No problem. It's all part of the service, says Miss Rabbit. The Mommy's fire engine service, says Mommy Pig. And now that Miss Rabbit has kindly flood our garden, says Daddy Pig, we can all jump up and down in muddy puddles. I love fire engines, says Peppa, especially when they make muddy puddles. 이 두 책이 재밌었나요? 그렇다면 구독과 좋아요 한 번씩은 꼭 눌러주세요. 안녕.